of course, it sucks to start off the split as the people would expect, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we're gonna start picking up like wins and actually like prove people wrong.
Hi everyone, this is Tom reporting from the LEC Spring Split, and with me here is WhiteKnight, the top laner for Astralis, who unfortunately did just lose against Rogue in a nail-biter game. But overall, I guess you could say that they looked very strong over the course of the weekend, because they also gave Fnatic almost a run for their money. Did finish the weekend on an 0-2 score, but WhiteKnight, tell me overall, how are you feeling at the moment?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty happy about our early game, mid game. Like, we had chances to win both these games, and we're just kind of like, I guess, lacking just team play towards the end of the game is why we can't close out the games, even though we are having like quite decent leads. But I think we'll through time we will just actually start picking up some wins.
Yeah, you guys had a pretty tough weekend ahead of you, heading into it, obviously. Two of the perceived strongest teams in the LEC. So tell me a bit about going into this match. How were you feeling about it? How was the team feeling about it?
Well, we take every opponent as the same. Like, we don't care who we play against. We just want to play our own game. And sadly, it just wasn't enough against teams like Fnatic and Rogue, who are pretty good.
Yeah. So you say you're happy with your early game. You're happy with your mid game. Late game, it's closing out the games then where you still feel things are going wrong. So what is it then in the team? Is it indecisiveness? Is it just not knowing which objectives to take?
I think it's like multiple things, but I think the biggest part is just we're just not on the same page often. So we will kind of just scatter, like an important fight is about to start, and we kind of just everyone does their own thing, and we're kind of just like we lack like this team cohesion,
right?
Which is pretty obvious to see, I think, or the outside view. Yeah, we're just kind of playing bad as a team, is what in like later stage of the game.
Yeah, and how do you see this develop over the course? Because I think in the opening weekend, it's fair to say Astralis didn't look good at all. Then last weekend, you guys made steps toward improvement, and now you guys are actually putting up good fights against two of the best teams. So how have you seen this progress within the team?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been a lot of progress. I think we had since the split began, we had a lot of like good weeks of practice where we actually like took the scrims very seriously, and I think that helped a lot. And yeah, I mean, I'm just like looking forward to the future. I'm sure we will just improve over the time and start picking up some wins.
Yeah, something I really want to touch on is the picks you guys made against Rogue today. We saw a Skarner jungle, and Caitlyn and Thresh bot lane, which, fair to say, raised some eyebrows, but we saw the how effective it was with some picks you guys made. So how did you guys land on this pick? Just walk me through how that came to be.
Skarner has always been Nikolai or Sansara's one of his better champions of all time. So he kind of just wanted to play it today because we were clearly a clear underdog here. So we kind of just wanted to pull out some cheese, I guess, or some like off meta stuff, maybe some more comfort stuff, so we could try to get a win. But of course, it worked really well, and Nico played really well, Sansara, and yeah, I mean, he almost carried. And Caitlyn was also, we didn't practice him much, but they felt like it was a good thing to pick here, Thresh Caitlyn together.
So it was a bit in the moment, not something that was meticulously studied. Okay, you know, we're going up against Rogue. Their late game is pretty good, so we have to seize the early game. It was just like, guys, we're feeling like playing this. Let's play it.
It was kind of like YOLO. Let's go.
Yeah. Do you have more of those YOLO strats in mind, or is it going forward still with some sort of strategy?
We have some spicy stuff practiced as well.
Okay, some for you as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask you because you're definitely not gonna tell me what those are. But no. So let's talk a bit about the grand scheme of things, because for Astralis, obviously, it's been an uphill battle against Fnatic, now against Rogue, and I think in the eyes of the community that you guys have not been perceived as a super strong team. But now that you're showing up, does it feel extra good? Like, hey guys, we're proving you guys wrong, or just mostly focus on yourself? We're gonna do.
Well, I knew what the expectations were coming in. Of course, it sucks to start off the split as the people would expect, pretty much.
Yeah.
but I'm sure we're gonna start picking up like wins and actually like prove people wrong that we're not like that bad. And yeah, I'm just hoping that we actually get to prove people wrong.
Yeah, for you to make a return to the LEC, do you feel like you have something extra to prove?
I haven't thought about it that much myself. I'm kind of just playing and trying to like make the team as good as we can be, and just see how it goes. I don't really think about my own individual, like what I'm supposed to show, but so yeah, I can't just play for the team.
I'm asking because before the split started, I spoke to Probiscu, and he specifically mentioned it for him. He really wants to prove, I'm still a top 10 support, so I deserve to be in the LEC. And I was wondering if that is a sentiment at all that goes around in the team, because, well, yeah, you have the rookie and a bunch of returning players, but it's diverse then in the motivations within the team.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so if I ask you now, place how strong you are at the moment in the LEC, where do you think Astralis deserves to be?
I mean, we deserve to be where we are, which is 9th place, I guess. I think if a few games could have went our game, maybe we could be like 7th or 8th. But like, we don't need to like look at it that way. Just look at it that every game we'll just have to play as good as possible, and if we lose, we lose. If we win, then shit, yeah, it's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, we deserve to be 9th place or last place, so that's where we are.
If you look ahead at the 2 matches that are coming for you guys, do you then think, okay, we have a realistic chance of clutching things out here? I mean, you've had most of the strongest opponents already, right? The teams like Rogue, you've played against G2, you've played against Fanatics. So how do you feel about those last 2 matches?
We have Schalke and Misfits next week, and I'm pretty like up. Like I think we have really good shots against both those teams. We played against them in practice and went pretty well, I would say. So I'm looking forward to those matches, and hopefully we can get at least 1 or 2 one win at least, maybe 2.
Yeah, Schalke has looked pretty strong though so far.
Yeah, Schalke has been. I don't know. Well, I don't know what they're eating for breakfast, but yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy good.
They are. Yeah. All right, man. Thank you very much for joining me. Is there something final you would like to say to the Astralis fans, to the LEC people, to round up?
Well, yeah. Just wanted to say, everyone who's cheering for us, thank you so much, and watching our games, thank you. And gotta apologize that we haven't picked up many wins yet, but I'm sure we will start picking up some wins in the upcoming weeks. So you should watch us.
All right, WhiteKnight. Thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you.